There is someone here. Can I see this? This is
The book about the president of Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes, this is about Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes.
See, I knew I mispronounced it wrong, and I do apologize for it when you see this on YouTube. I'm speaking. She's not. You don't want to be on camera, do you? Okay. And your name is?
Miss Singleton.
Oh, you're gonna have to say that again.
Marie Singleton. Marie Singleton.
Marie Singleton, and she is a representative from ivorytruth.com.
Yes.
And hopefully we can pick up what she says about. First of all, this is a book she's letting everybody know about. It's called Words of Honor, and this is the First Lady of the Ivory Coast. Can you tell me something about this book?
Yes, it's a book about her life, her work, and her aspirations for Cote d'Ivoire. From ever since she was into politics and she grew up and what she's been wanting to do. So it's her aspirations for the development of Cote d'Ivoire. And today we're here at the forum to talk a little bit about the crisis. Okay.
Now, do you have a? I'm gonna take your book back. Sorry. Do you have a workshop here at the forum?
Yes, we have a table.
I mean, yes, you have a table. Do you have a workshop here?
No, not the table.
Could you explain? And like again, I hope that it's carried. So if you can't just speak up just a little bit. Can you explain what is the situation in Cote d'Ivoire right now?
Okay, today the situation is bad, I would say. A lot of people have been displaced. They have to flee the neighborhoods because the rebels are now in town, killing, burning, slicing people, gunning people down, because they want to have President Gbagbo leave office. He's the one that was elected by the Ivorian people. Unfortunately, he is not the person that the UN and friends and the US want to see in power.
Okay.
So they're doing all they can to remove him, and the UN is the force that is conveying today this way. They're carrying the rebels around town and orchestrating all the killing.
Okay, so basically we have a government here that's more or less facilitating the rebels in Cote d'Ivoire.
Not the government, the UN.
The UN is focused. The UN primarily is responsible for
this.
this.
The UN is doing that.
Okay.
With the rebellion.
But has the US had any kind of hand in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because we had an election, as you know, not too long ago.
Right.
And President Gbagbo won the election. But France and the UN and the US say that Mr. Ouattara won the election. Okay. Even though the Constitutional Council of Cote d'Ivoire recognized Mr. Gbagbo and swore him in, they're still demanding that he leaves power so that Mr. Ouattara can be the president. The people of Cote d'Ivoire have been standing with the president, and the superpowers of the world have been using all kinds of pressure to make Mr. Gbagbo leave power. So as we speak, no money transfer can go to Cote d'Ivoire.
Right.
We cannot send money there. We cannot receive money there. They closed. The French closed their banks in Cote d'Ivoire. We cannot receive any medication. So any medicine that we purchase for the pharmacies cannot get to Cote d'Ivoire because no ship can get to Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
Because the European Union has forbidden ships to come to Cote d'Ivoire. So people are dying. The medical supply is getting lower and lower every day. So they're creating a humanitarian trouble in Cote d'Ivoire just so that Mr. Ouattara can be president.
Okay, so what are you asking for people to do in particular?
We want people to be aware of the situation. What they see on CNN, when they hear in the national news, it doesn't portray the truth. They need to know that the Ivorian people are being suffocated. We have people, for example, who send money to their parents on a regular basis. They cannot send money anymore. We have students who are here in the US who cannot get money from their parents anymore. We have people who are sick, who cannot get medication, people who have diabetes, who have HIV/AIDS. Medicine cannot get to Cote d'Ivoire anymore.
So basically this situation has kind of like took families apart. If they're here in the US or if they're abroad anywhere, they really can't. They have no contact. They can't help.
They can't send money.
Okay, now that's a problem.
It is a problem.
That's a problem.
So they're creating
To underscore facts.
a humanitarian crisis in Cote d'Ivoire. And like I said, the UN is the one carrying the rebels around town, and they're going to neighborhoods and they kill people. So a lot of people flee the neighborhoods. Then the UN turns around and say, "Oh, the government is killing people," but it's the UN carrying the rebels around to do the killing.
Okay, so we're closing in on time, so I just want to just make it clear that this is ivorytruth.com.
Yes.
And they can learn more at that website.
Yes,
and,
they can learn more.
And I wish you well. Hopefully we will come up with a positive solution there, because we need Africa to get stronger.
Exactly.
We need Africa to get stronger.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of us here in the U.S. and Canada, North America, we look at Africa as being one big nation.
It
unfortunately.
It is. And President Gbagbo is for change. President Gbagbo is for the true freedom of Cote d'Ivoire. And France knows that if we win this battle in Cote d'Ivoire, then they will have no more influence in Africa.
Correct.
So they're doing all they can, but they will not succeed.
All right. Blessed to you.
Thank you.
Blessings to you.
Thank you very
and thank
much.
you much for coming by.
Thank you.
And this is one of the things that you're going to see at the Left Forum. And let me make sure we have...
Yes, and you can have that.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. This is Words of Honor. I am going to read this on the way home tonight. And this is... can you say her name so we can make sure...
Simone Gbagbo.
Say that again?
Gbagbo.
Babo?
Yes.
Okay, Simone Yvette Babo.
Yes. First lady of Cote d'Ivoire.
So that's what this is coming from. And you can find this book at ivorytruth.com, correct?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet? It's not there yet?
Not yet.
Okay. If anybody wanted to pick up this...
Yet,
okay.
Because it's just been translated.
Oh, it hasn't been translated?
It has just been translated.
Oh, it has just been translated?
Yes.
So they'll be able to get to it
very
soon.
soon.
Okay, it's coming soon.
Yes.
I'm going to keep in touch with you so I can start letting people know on our website, most certainly.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty. So, I just gave you a whole bunch of reading material today. And I hope you guys check it out. Now, I got to sign off because I got a workshop to head over to in about 10 minutes. And we're going to have more like this as we go along. All right. Peace, y'all.